So a quick update on Bitcoin just to start with. We had this low that we were looking at from last week, at the start of last week. So we swing failed some of the lows over to the left. There was still more that we could have taken that we didn't. But we had a strong move up from there, which has obviously been helped along by the US Trump inaugural antics over the last couple of days. I was looking for a retracement here on the 4 hour supply, just taking out those to start with, because I didn't think we'd get such a strong move straight off a Monday, but it turned out that we did. Um, so I was looking ideally for, so the last update I did, I had possible shorts here and possible shorts here in an 8 hour supply up the top. So this one got very little and it didn't even pull back into the demand entry that I wanted. So I was hoping like once the daily was confirmed that we get an entry on the daily, and then I think even deeper in here, there was in NPOC and 61 fib. You can still see I've got alerted in there. Um, then since then we've then obviously moved up, so we did get a decent move off this supply. It came up a couple of times, but then by then had made daily demand, so has then held that for a couple of tests, and now we're moving up again. Um, the A lot of what we had that push was the Korea pair over the weekend, and I actually wondered if it meant that the dollar would drop because the Korea pair was showing so much strength, and we did actually have that yesterday. So that's kind of interesting. But either way, we swing failed the high here, but haven't come down and taken out the low yet, and nor have we come back. So I eventually added an alert on this new weekly demand there, potentially taking out Thursday's low. So that's still an area to look if we get a retest there. Um, and then failing that, obviously now you're blindly looking for shorts. So the next possible zone that you should consider, obviously bearing in mind this is still bullish, this is not, only hope at this stage. We could be forming a sort of wyckoff accumulation pattern, sorry, distribution pattern in here. But we still need to see like signs of weakness, which we're not seeing as yet. However, as I explained last time, we do have the 113 and 127 fib area to be concerned with. So looking around the 110 level, there are quite a lot of order walls on sorry, sell walls on I think both Binance and Coinbase, assuming they're still there. I haven't looked for a few hours. So this 113 just starts just above 110. So just start watching out. Be careful in there if you're in longs, and all start looking for potential short entries in that area if we're going to get another failed wave. But as I said, bearing in mind it could still just continue breaking out at this point. And then retest wise, I'll just see what new demands made. I think we're looking like we're going to create another daily in there today, so we could possibly get another tap off the top of here before that push. But yeah, see what happens later. But this weekly area is sort of where I'd be looking for longs next, and it coincides quite nicely with the career pair created a 2 week demand and a weekly demand. So again, we'd like to see those tested around the same time. And the CME pair obviously also has the weekly demand and a 4 day inside it. So that kind of middle of the range area is where you want to be start looking for longs.